Oh my gosh, you guys. I found some really cool treasures at an estate sale. I was heading to work the other day, and there's this really random, obscure building right next to the subway. And I'd been there a year before, I think it was last year or maybe 2 years ago, where there was an estate sale there and found some cool old treasures at really good prices. So I was heading to work. I saw the sign and I said, oh yeah, I'm going. So went in, and at first I thought, oh, there's not much here that I like, but you just keep looking, you look under stuff, and I found some really fun stuff. I have to do this in two parts because there's a lot of stuff filling up my table. So the first thing I got was a box full of antique photos, mostly portraits in those, these kind of cardboard frames and stuff. These are antique and some vintage, but clearly someone's family history. And what I want to do first, before I do anything, is try to find the family. I don't know who was putting on the sale. It almost seemed like it was like a fundraiser. But I just can't imagine that there's someone in this family that would want to lose all of this history. And this is just a little bit of it. Here, I'll show you the box. It's right here. It's full of photos. So that was fun. I paid $10 for it. People do buy antique photos. They like to find quirky ones usually. There's plenty on there on eBay, but they're really fun for digital art. You can scan them and just do a lot of fun stuff. Look up Maggie Taylor. She was one of the first artists to play around with Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, I can't remember which one, but when they first came out with it, she tried it and made some really beautiful art with old photos. What was interesting to me, I didn't know that back in this is probably like about the 50s. Look at that. They did these like three pictures, they're little, three pictures in a panoramic kind of a thing. I didn't know that they had that technology back then to do that. These are a little harder to see. And look at this woman. She's so beautiful. I mean, can you imagine finding out that there's all these photos and they just got sold to someone at an estate sale? Okay, I just got to do these. Look at these vintage hats. They are so fun. They are so cute. This has got like a velvet, a blue velvet. There's no name tag or no brand tag on it. It's got these sweet little flowers and then a velvet bow. Needs to kind of be readjusted so it stays there. Cute little bow. And then I got this one, red. It's like a red wool, a wool felt. So cute. And then this one is branded. Look at that, it's got a little feather there. It's got cute little beads. These little, just that design is really sweet. And then it's got a veil. I think it's coming apart a little bit, but this is actually two pieces of the veil that tie. It's got these cute little knobs on the end. And this is a Glenover, Henry Pollock, New York. And it says Martha Jean, New York. So, I got these for $3 each. What a treasure. This is so gorgeous. This is a beautiful black table runner with these beautiful flowers embroidered on it. And then it's got this little bit of kind of like a black and gold mix lacing there sort of thing. So beautiful. And so this is the other end of the table runner. Oh, I was just so happy to find that. We got Baby joining us today. She belongs to a friend of mine who couldn't keep her cats in her house. And then I got this tie. It's a really old vintage tie. I liked the colors. I liked this unusual pattern. It's not something you see men wear anymore these days. And then it is a bugle boy. Bugle boy. I think it might be silk. And then finally for this clip you saw over here, this really pretty, I think it's like a tablecloth. I don't think it's a scarf. I didn't want to unroll it all the way because it's so nicely folded. I just love those colors. Isn't that beautiful? The blues and the reds together. Oh, cats are a little unhappy. I do cat rescue, so I get a lot of cats in the house. Anyway, with these beautiful fringe, it's in really great condition. So let's go on to the next clip. I can't wait to show you what else I found. And here it is, round 2. Okay, so I found 2, I don't know how many yards it is, but it's fabric. And I don't know the age or anything about it because I can't find a maker's mark of anything. But this is just really cool. It says the world, Mercator projection, capitals of countries. It's got these airplanes throughout. I'll have to look at the map more. Oh, these cats are being so curious today. They have access to my videotaping more than they did in the other room, but this is just a better location for taping. That one is Brooke. She's the mother of the 2 black twin kittens. They were all found in a forest, probably a day or 2 after she gave birth to the boys. So someone found her, and I've taken them in and gotten them fixed, and I just need to get them vaccinated and microchipped, and they'll be ready to go. But Brooke is a sweetheart. Anyway, so it's just got this cool map, very detailed. If I look more at the map and see what's labeled, I might be able to determine the approximate age. And then I need you to get off of that, Brooke. Get off. Thanks. I just really liked this pattern. It's just a really nice, simple pattern, but it's attractive to me for some reason. So I picked that up. If you guys happen to know anything that would indicate age or pattern name or anything, please leave a comment and let me know. Huh, Brooke? Want to say hi? Isn't she sweet? She's just a sweet cat. She's going to make a good home cat for somebody. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Under here, they had some wallets for sale, but this is the one I saw. It was in a box. I don't know if it's the original box, but look at that. Isn't that just cool? I'm guessing it was never used. It's in pretty good condition. It's got some leather there, green inside. Just a really, really neat pattern. It says there's a secret pocket, which makes me wonder if this really is the wallet that goes with the box, because I couldn't find a secret pocket, but maybe that's what makes it secret. Anyway, I just thought, I mean, all the other ones were just a plain brown color, but this is so fun. So we'll see how well that sells. Okay, I got a box full of vintage cards. Most of them were not used. I do have a Ziploc bag full of cards that were signed, but those sell. Even if they're signed, they sell. But these are not signed. See, Brooke wants to see what I'm talking about. Yes, they're so cute. This is a small splattering sample of what's in there, but I just grabbed some of the nicer ones. Look at this sweet little card. This sweet little girl. She's got a basket of flowers on her head, and I think it's a blank note card, but I had a few of those. Yeah, it's just blank. Okay, I need to get the cat off the table. Just a moment. Cats are so adorable, but they can be a little bit of a nuisance sometimes, huh? Okay, look at this. There's a few of these with their envelopes. This clear kind of a plastic vellum kind of a card, and it opens up. They're really tiny, and there's different ones. This one said, "Wishing you all of life's good things." It opens up so you can write a tiny little note. Just so unique and fun. I wish we sold these kind of cards again. Put that over there. We got, that's really beautiful. Try to go through these a little fast here, but show you just samples of what I got. To my husband on Father's Day, I could turn the whole world upside down, but with the search you couldn't beat. But I'd never find a sweeter guy to sweep me off my feet. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So fun. And we got a nice wedding card. Another fun one. To my wife, glad I chased you. Glad you caught me. Happy anniversary. Really fun. Okay. And then we got lots of flower kind of cards. Best wishes card. Oh, that one opens up vertically. Best wishes. Really pretty seashell colors. I like the colors on this. The peach and the green go really well together. Got gold edging on that one. Happy birthday card. Oh, there was a stack of these. Isn't that so darling? Little square dancers. This one's called the Right Elbow Swing. So those are cute. This one, I'm going to have to set the camera up, see if I can do that. Because this one, there was several of these. Look at, okay, you can't see it. Try to get this where you can see it. Otherwise, I'll set it up. Okay, so look at this. It unfolds into this 3D stork. I'm guessing this is best suited for like a baby shower or something. But isn't that adorable? That is just great. That was a good find. Then I get a little floppy here with my camera. Okay, sorry about that. So several of those. And then there was a box with several of these. These are paper dolls. What do they call them? This one is a forget-me-not doll. You tear it off, and so it's a card that turns into a paper doll. So we've got some blonde and brunette, or maybe even redhead there. We've got a little Hawaiian girl one, and some of these are different brands actually. This one's a Greetings. We got a little, oh, she's so cute. Japanese, is that Japanese girl? That is also a Greetings. We got a little Southern Belle. That one is a forget-me-not. We got a, was she maybe like a Dutch girl or something? Oh, Snow White. It says Snow White right on it. Oh, how cute. And she's got a little bird. And that is a forget-me-not. And that's just a sample of some of the dolls. I think there's some other different ones, but I don't want to bore you with showing all of them. This was fun. I found one of these. Looks like it's never been opened. Placenaps. So they're paper napkins with a really pretty scalloped edge. And it comes with a little girl on the front, paper girl, where you put the names. So it's a, what do you call that? Place cards and napkin combination. I've never seen that, but what a great idea. Why don't we do that anymore? There were several of these, same pattern, but they're still in the package. Little note cards with cute little butterfly and a beautiful blue vase with peach or orange colored flowers. I don't know how old these are. But I know that when I was younger, I would see these all the time in like the pharmacy stores. So I'd probably guess 80s or 90s. And then here's a box. It's a full set from Hallmark. No cards. And it looks just like that. They're these square cards with a little train track going around. That is so cute. And then I thought these were interesting. Came in their original box. There's only 4 left, but they're, let's see if I can get it off. Thank you cards, and they're just skinny horizontal cards. Isn't that cute? This box, she put some, oh, that's not the one with the unused cards, but here's another box full of note cards. Okay, here's one that has some unopened. This is a baby shower. Kind of stuck in there. I got 2 of these birthday party invites, never opened, and then this one, these are invites for a baby shower. There we go. Now this is my ultimate favorite card, and it's the reason why I decided just now that I'm going to collect vintage cards. I'm just going to collect one of each of the favorite ones I find, and this is my first one because it's got such a great fun mid-century design, and it's got some natural rip tear edging there. But look at that cute, it's an invite for a cocktail. It says come. That's a chicken with some martinis on his back for cocktails. Just a sweet, simple little invite. So fun. And then I got another box full of more cards. And again, that's just a sampling. So what a great find. You guys, cards are great for selling. There's a lot on the market, but people buy these, even if they're signed, like I said. I just looked on eBay just to kind of get a feel for how they're going right now. There's a lot of Valentine cards, vintage Valentine cards that are selling, probably because Valentine's Day is a month away. Actually, it's more like 2 or 3 weeks away at this point. And they're selling for like $5 each on average. So they're very cheap to ship, because they're very lightweight. And when you buy them in bulk, like I did, you can find a box full of them. They said $5 for the box. And I got, I think, nearly 200 cards out of that box. Those are the individual cards. And then plus the ones that are unopened. Anyway, such a great find. Okay, then there are also some magazines I picked up because they're just fun. Here's How a Great Mixer in Any Company. It's marketed by, I think, maybe a liquor company of some sort. I can't remember what it's called. Sparklet. And they have some recipes. Whiskey drinks, Bacardi drinks. I got a square dance booklet. I just thought that was a lot of fun. There's people out there that still love to square dance. Got some Christmas Carol books. I wanted to try these out and see how some of these old books sell, how well they sell. This is a less exciting one than some of the other ones I found. There's that. There's this random page. Christmas Carols. The Wood Collection. Very old. But this was fun. Look at that. Old Christmas book. Christmas Carol book. It's got pictures on each side. So we'll put those up there and see how well they sell. Then I picked up this old Studebaker Standard 6 manual. It's in pretty poor condition, but still intact. It's just the edges and the cover are really worn. But that's a good old Studebaker manual. Then I got this. This is in fairly bad shape. Her eyes are poked out for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Maybe some kid got a hold of this, or it almost seems like maybe a pest did, because look at that edge there. But an old silver screen magazine, Betty Grable as a Mother. And it doesn't have the back cover, so I don't know if there's any pages missing. But December 1947, and it had some great articles and pictures from, I'm assuming, Hollywood. So that just was fun. I was like, okay, it's in bad condition, but I don't know how much she sold the rest of the stuff to me for, because I just had it all in a box, and she just pulled things out and kind of tallied it up. Overall, I paid $31 plus the $10 for the box of photos. But when I counted everything and inventoried it, it was, oh, that is so cute. It was really good deal. So this is an old Montgomery Ward catalog. That's another thing I wanted to test out, see how well old catalogs sell. This was from 1949. It's in pretty good condition. Here's a Toy Time. This looks like it's a local, or somewhat local because it's in Oregon, a store in Oregon called Meyer and Frank. It's in really good condition. It's an old toy catalog. Oh, okay. Then I got, well, here's another one that's similar. Billy and Ruth, America's Famous Toy Children, 1952, from Pools in Milwaukee, Oregon. And again, just really fun toy catalog. And then lastly, we have this really, I just thought that was funny. Ice Cycles of 1951, normally 25 cents. And it's has to do with ice skating. I didn't look deeply into it. Look at that. I'm assuming it's maybe like a magazine that caters to ice skaters. Toy shop. Encourage people to ice skate. But that's just a lot of fun. All right, you guys, so hit up those obscure little estate sales that are off the side of the road in some small town, because you never know what you're going to find. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I am at my office. I work for a newspaper, small family owned newspaper. It's the background. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is see if I can find an obituary. So I'm going to start with looking for his obituary. Let's see if I could turn this photo around here. Okay. Newsflash, you cannot hold a phone and type with both hands while you're video recording. So we're just going to figure out how to do this. See if this is likely him. Attended Catholic high school. There was a lot of Catholic related images, so that would make sense. Holy Name, Lions Club, Chamber of Commerce. Okay, survived by his wife, so it lists his children. So now I've got children's names that I can try to locate. Okay, so I had to cut out a lot in the interest of privacy, but basically what I did was I had been able to determine a name based on some of the names written on the back of the photographs of the person who may likely have been the most recent person in possession of the photographs. And I assumed he had passed away, which is why they were all at an estate sale for sale. So I looked up his name, typed in Oregon, assuming obviously that he was in Oregon because that's where I found those photographs, and located an obituary for him. So I read the obituary and it listed his children's names. So then I went to a website to look up contact information for one of his sons, and got about 5 results back. And so I looked at possible relatives of each of those results, and the second one on the list actually had 2 names that would have been their siblings. So I figured that's a good one to start with. The phone numbers that come with that website or come with that name are not always up to date, so it's always, taking a chance that it may not be their phone number anymore. Call the number, which is what you're seeing on the screen now. Of course, it's blurred out, so you don't see the phone number. And this is me having a conversation with this gentleman. And what it turns out is, yes, he was the son of the guy who passed away, and it was actually his uncle who had told him a year or 2 ago that there was a box of old family photographs that he wanted to give to this person, and they just never met up and transferred the photos to the nephew. So then about like a year passed or whatever, and he lost track of his uncle. His uncle moved because he was getting old, and so he moved to a different town, got a different phone number, was moving closer to family. So he lost contact with his uncle and never got to see those photographs. So he lives just a couple hours away from me, and so we just agreed that someday we'll meet up and I'll get those photos to him. He was just really happy to hear that he's going to be able to get his hands on these, and he said his sisters will be ecstatic to get the recovered photographs. And well, I guess that's about it. I actually had also reached out to the people hosting the estate sale prior to this phone call. I reached out to them, left a message just asking, what's the story with these photos? Like, is it your family photos or what? And they actually wrote back and said that, yes, they are their family photos. They took the ones that they wanted and sold the rest to me. And so I'm guessing that this is just extended family that doesn't have contact with the person I'm going to give the photographs with. So it turned out, that the people here close by that sold me the photos, they got the photos they wanted, and there's still 200 photos left to give to the other side of the family. Okay, well, luckily that was easy. Sometimes trying to dig up people is not so easy, but that turned out to be a really successful phone call. He's going to get, I don't know, what was it, 100, 200 photos for his family. So I'm just really glad that I could get a hold of them so easily too, and be able to return some beloved old family photos to someone. Okay, so Thank you for watching. That was a lot of fun. I hope that it inspires you to also help locate lost family members that may want those old photos. Okay, until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. If you particularly enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, drop a comment down below in the box there, and subscribe to my channel. Those three things would really help support my channel and help me keep going and inspire me to continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you for watching.